So I don't know if you ever been on a cruise, but I just went on my first one. And I just got to give it to you raw. So I'm doing it here in the car because I want to make sure the back, in the office and all that stuff, it just wasn't going to do it no justice. You got to know the things that I didn't know before I went on my first cruise. It was our first cruise. And the feedback that I'm going to give Carnival on this one, I don't know if they're going to like it. I don't know if they are not, but I know I got some feedback. So me, my girlfriend, my children, my kid's mom, my mother, the whole family was out there. I think we went in all, if you total us up, it was like 10, 11 people, right? We had a good time. But there's some things that you got to know. So if you've never been on a cruise, you need to watch this video. If you have been on a cruise, I want to know in the comments. I want to know how your experience was. Did you hit some of the hurdles that I did? Did you have as much fun? Did you maybe not have as much fun? Like, we need to talk because I'm going on another cruise. I'm going to book another one, and I'm going with a different cruise line, right? And I'm going to tell you why. So we're going to start first things first. First things first. I traveled down south to go on this cruise. We ported out of Charleston, South Carolina. Shout out everybody in the Carolinas. Y'all know I'm a Carolina baby. All right, so we traveled down pretty decent. I got to do another video. We took Breeze Airlines. So if you never heard of Breeze, or if you have heard of them, I got some feedback for them too. Don't even worry, different video. All right, Breeze. So we took Breeze, cool. Got down there, and we were there a day before it was time to port because we wanted, again, first cruise. We didn't know. We didn't want to be rushing, put ourselves in a tough situation. We end up missing. Just imagine the boat going off and we on the sideline screaming like, hey, don't go nowhere. That's kind of where we were. We was a little nervous. So we went the day before, in which most of the family did too. Some family came in the next morning, whatever. All right. So boom, we get there the day before, spend some time in Charleston, have a little bit to eat. Got to hang out got to surprise my kids. Most of y'all know I'm military, so I travel quite a bit. And, I'm kind of away from them sometimes. So it was amazing. Me and their mom set up a little surprise thing. Man, I'm not going to cry. But it was beautiful. Had a good time. All right, night before, had a couple drinks. Boom, boom, boom. All right, the day of, we get up, we have breakfast. We start meeting up with some of the family. And then we go to the cruise, right? So we had to get like stuff organized, stuff like that. Y'all know me, I like to be organized. That's not a fit for everybody. That's okay. I like to be organized. I like to be punctual, on time, because if not, it drives me insane. And it'll snatch my mood. And I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to get better. But it'll turn my whole... Yeah, so anyway. So we finally get there, get set up. We get out there, and you're going through like security. All right. So we were hearing a lot of stuff like before we went, right? And it was all this stuff about like, you can bring this, you can't bring that. Look, and I'm the type of person, like if it's my first experience, like some of that feedback is cool. Like I want to know some of that stuff. Some of that stuff, I don't want to hear that. I want to go and experience for myself. So that way I can come on here and I can tell y'all, then, just encourage you to go and do it yourself. Like, I'm not sneaking nothing on all this. You could take 5 sodas, you could take 2 waters, and then inside you can put your drink. I'm not doing all that stuff. It was my first experience. I ain't care about none of that stuff, right? And so we didn't do that. We pack like regular people, I think. I don't pack regular, actually. I overpack. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have that problem. I have that problem. And my girlfriend, she is the most neatest packer ever. As a matter of fact, she helped me with my bag this time, because usually I'm a, nice little army roll my stuff and then throw it up. But she got she do it big, right? She made me and I used to and I do put my stuff in Ziploc bags. I just did another video on how to get through with the essentials. So I'm not saying I'm a sloppy packer. I'm just saying the way she do it is crazy good. So I done took some tips and stuff. So anyway, shout out to you. So boom. We go through security. They got the dogs. They check in to make sure you're not bringing no illegal nothing, right? When you walk up, you got to have all your stuff with you. So make sure you print your stuff, all right? Make sure you print your stuff. So I went to Amazon, and I had these waterproof bag tags. You can get like a pack of them for like $4 or $5. Go ahead and get those, right? And then it's got like a wire twisty thing. You put it on your suitcase, and then you stick your bag tag in there. Make sure you fold it the way they say fold it, because that's going to display the information that they need to get your bag to your room. Unless you Mighty Joe Young and you want to carry it yourself. I don't recommend it. All right, cool. So your bag tags, right? And then make sure your bag is packed well, because in some cases they have to search a bag. You don't want them to open it up and you got drawers and socks and pop stuff. So make sure your stuff is packed neat so they can just open it up, look for what they're looking for, whatever, and then keep it moving, right? Kids, like your passports and stuff like that. So kids under a certain age didn't have to have passports. I don't remember what the age was. I'm sorry. But you had to have like birth certificate, stuff like that, right? So if you can get your kids a passport, I recommend it, right? But when you walk in, make sure your kid's responsible, because everybody has to hold their own printout as well as their identification, so they passport, whatever. Then you get up there, then the parent could be the parent, gather everything, hand it to them. But then they take your picture, right? So make sure you ain't walking there like a bonnet and like, man, fix yourself up, look good, right? And then get ready to go through that part. All right, after that, you go get on this shuttle that takes you from the security stuff to the boat. And then when you get on this shuttle, you know, everybody all, you know, on the bus, you're comfortable, but it's a lot of people. That's another thing. Go early. Like, don't do the wait till the last minute stuff. And listen, it's a big ship, and they do this all year, so they know how to get you through. But don't wait until it's a long line. Like, come on, like, why would you do that? So get there early. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right. I got like the mid-level package. Like, I didn't go all out. As a matter of fact, we weren't even going. I was actually overseas, and so I wasn't going to be able to make it. Came back a little bit earlier than I was supposed to, so I was able to make it. So we were last minute, so we couldn't even get the room with the balcony, right? We got the room with like a window, and I'm thinking window like this. Nah, it was a big window. Like, my kids fit in the window, right? Take pictures, blah, blah, blah. So huge window. But by all means, if it's your first experience, you know what I'm saying, get what fits your budget, whatever the case may be. We wanted to experience, so we was just like, hey, that's there, we want it. That, we want it, right? All right, cool. So you get on the ship, and then they tell you when you first get on, you can either go eat or you can go to your room if it's ready, like if it's after like 3 o'clock or whatever. So our room was ready, and we went to, they take your bags, you give it to them, you park, right? And it's a parking fee. If you it's a parking fee, but then like if you got a handicap sticker or whatever, you don't pay for parking in this case. Now I know they about to stop selling out of Charleston soon. Carnival, I'm talking about. We was on a Carnival Sunshine. All right, I know they're gonna stop selling out of there and take it to like Virginia or something, but in this case they did sell out of there. So you get on the boat, and we went ahead and went up to the room. So we checked the room out. Now, here's the thing. Now I'm doing a lot more comparisons and stuff like that, because we're trying to see what's next, right? The room was actually really nice sized. I did a video on the room, just kind of like a walkthrough. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing super fancy, just showing y'all what it looked like. And for me and her, that was plenty. We had plenty of space, plenty of move around room. You know what I'm saying? Bathroom. I mean, you're on a boat, right? So decent bathroom. Cleanliness was like, they did good cleaning, right? The staff was pretty friendly, right? And it's all day one stuff, right? So no problem. The room that my ex-wife and my children were in was also pretty decent, right? Decent size, had enough beds. I had 3 kids and then her. And so, you know, they had some beds, like pull-out bed and the regular bed, and they were fine. And then the kids kind of just came back and forth, you know, as we go through the ship and stuff like that, the activities, and came over and blah, 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 whatever. No problem with space. All right. So then you get on there, you put all your stuff up, plenty of storage room, dressers, closets, whatever. I noticed, because I was looking for it when I first came in, where is the iron? There was no iron. That's not good. I just told you. I do army rolls. She fold up her stuff all neat and tight. Wrinkles. Carnival. You got to put irons in the room, man. I don't know why y'all didn't have irons. And then you got what's called like the captain's dinner, where you got to be like super fancy. maybe not super fancy, but most people are like suit. You know, some men was out there with like a suit and tie. Ladies, nice dress. Some of them had on a pantsuit, whatever, doing their thing. And I didn't see nobody in there actually, which is surprising, because anytime you get a group of people, you get somebody that's just not all there. But I don't really remember at that captain's dinner seeing anybody in like a t-shirt and jeans. Everybody had on like some slacks, whatever. It's a real nice, real uppity type situation. You need an iron. Now, they have like an iron with like a timer on it and an ironing board on one floor, like the second floor, whatever. Tragic. Or one on each floor. Listen, let me tell you, wasn't enough. Line was long to iron. And then, like, I'm one of them type of iron people. Excuse me, I go shower and then I iron. It's kind of hard to do that. You shower, you in your towel. You can't go through the hallway to get to the iron closet to be ironing. And it's in the laundry room. Other people washing their clothes, stuff like that. So you got to get dressed, go in there, iron. And look, this is my complaint. So if you don't like this complaint or it don't fit your standard, or maybe it's not a big deal to you, that's what's up. This is my complaint. Got to put an iron in the room. Now, I had to think about it from a consumer standpoint and from the other side. And I thought about, okay, well, danger, they got carpet in here, somebody put the iron down, how they gonna monitor the safety hazard, blah, blah, blah. I get it, right? So maybe you only give it to responsible adults. Or maybe you have a sign in, sign out, right? Where you can only have it for a maximum amount of time. You sign it out, you sign it back in, they leave it in the room, somebody gotta go get it. That's what I think, right? I'm just saying the iron needs to be there. All right, moving on. So, activities. Let's talk activities. Off the chain. All day long, I mean, literally sun up, sun down, and beyond, there's activities, right? The casino was my favorite. Shout out Amelia, I think was her name. She was a beast on the tables. I did some blackjack, some roulette, some slots. You know what I'm saying? Like, good time in the casino. Other activities, daycare type service for the kids. Some other like we ported the Bahamas and Cayman Islands. Amazing, no complaints there. The food, so I didn't know what to expect, right? I wasn't impressed. I wasn't like disappointed, but I wasn't like overly impressed either. So like the food was pretty good. Like anytime it's a buffet, you feeding a lot of people, like I get it. But I mean, everybody pay a lot of money. I'm thinking the food was going to be a little bit better. And again, it wasn't terrible. And then they got like Guy's Burger. I don't do a lot of burgers. Y'all know I try to keep my fitness right. So if you just inhaling, consuming burgers, do your thing. Perfect place for you, right? Nope, I ain't saying nothing bad. I'm just saying that wasn't, for me, that wasn't like appealing because whatever, right? But they taste good. I had a piece of one. It was fine. And I do barbecue sauce on my fries. So, you know, the fries was good. Dipped them in some barbecue sauce, no problem. But then, so that was like all day. You can access to like Guy's Burger Place, whatever. They make the burger right there. And then they had, sorry about him. And then they had, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a, taco place where pretty much all day you can go get like some little tacos, like street style tacos, whatever. That was good. And then the buffet runs certain times of the day, like the morning, afternoon, and evening, right? So pretty good stuff. The buffet line, like I said, the food just kind of seemed, it just wasn't, like I just wasn't blown away. I don't know the best way to kind of like explain it. So that's food, right? All right, if this ambulance comes down, I'll pause so we don't capture the sound. I think they are coming. So hold on. All right, they're gone. So moving on. So we talked about the food. I want to talk to you about the drinks. It's for all my adults out there. So apparently you can buy a drink package. And I believe it's like $70 a day. Check your local rates for however much it is. These are some questions too. I got to ask the lady that booked my cruise. I'm not the happiest with her. I mean, she did okay, but there was a lot of things I felt like she could have told us ahead of time and she didn't really do a good job on. So, all right, there's a drink package. It's like $70 a day or something like that, and you can get up to this amount of drinks or whatever. We didn't get the drink package because, yes, I do drink, and my girlfriend does, my ex, and like we all, drink, but we didn't believe we were going to drink that many drinks in a day anyway, right? And so we didn't get it. When we went out there, we just went to the bar, and then they would take your room number, take your little fancy card or whatever that had all your information, and then you just pay gratuity. You don't pay anything right there. It's all being charged to your card that's on file. Well, she said something about gratuity being charged early, like before you go or something like that. And I don't know where something got lost in translation. Anyway, we were paying gratuity and tips for every time we got a drink or extra meal. Or when I say extra meal, I'm talking not on the buffet. I'm talking, something from like a special restaurant, because they got other restaurants on there like sushi, steak. And on the restaurant one, it actually was my girlfriend's birthday. We got to celebrate it on the boat in Bahamas. She got to celebrate her birthday in Bahamas, which is like crazy. That's what's up. I never celebrated my birthday anywhere, actually. The point is, took her out. They have this steak restaurant, Fahrenheit 555, I believe. The steak was good, 3-course meal, and we were just confused. I thought I was going there to pay when I got there, and I was prepared for that, but they just didn't even tell me the amount. You look at the menu, there's no prices, no nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool. They just gonna, when I reserved the seats for her birthday, it was like $50 per person for reservation. I'm like, all right, $100. Maybe that's the dinner. That's not that bad, right? I've been to restaurants where it's $100 per person, right? Especially like on my anniversary, stuff like that. But I've also been in restaurants with a little cheaper, so I was just impressed. Real fancy, dress up, she just got a gift, nice drinks, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, man, there's no prices on the menu. All right, no problem. Well, when we got done, I signed gratuity and put a tip. So I'm like, okay. But then there was the food cost. And I was like, So I paid $50 per person reserving, $100, another $100 for the dinner, and then gratuity and tip on top, $200+ meal. And I was confused because I thought we had already paid all gratuity. Well, come to find out, they end up charging gratuity at like, I don't want to quote it wrong, I think it's $20 per person per day, no matter what. It might be a little bit more or less than that. I'll put in the details or the comments how much the gratuity was per day, because if not, they'll charge you that one big bill of gratuity at the end. So you better be careful. Make sure you putting a card on there that's gonna clear. All right. And so that was the drink issue. The drinks were fine. We didn't know. Every time we got drinks, we signed for the gratuity, and then we tip our person, whatever, just having a good time. So in total for the whole trip, for everything, gratuity, extras, this, and this, whatever, I paid, my final bill was like $1,180, right? Now that also includes the fact that I got the internet, which is horrible. Carnival, y'all got to do better. The Wi-Fi was terrible, and it was like $100 and something, and I think that's like per person that's using it, you can only put it on like one device. It was expensive. And it sucked, right? They have an app. Carnival has an app, right? And you pay an extra $5 whether you got internet or not, and you can communicate with other people that are there on the Carnival app, so you can communicate with your family, whatever. Everybody has to pay this $5 fee, whether they got internet or not. So I had internet, my ex-wife had internet, and everybody else just had the app. So everybody paid the $5, whatever. So we had access to talk to each other. But the app was online, offline. Then you gotta be in airplane mode. Then you gotta be off the Wi-Fi. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that. Here's the deal, right? I don't know how the numbers add up, but Carnival, y'all stop tripping on the Wi-Fi. Like, I think you should, first of all, it either should be free or a lot cheaper. First. Second, that internet should be booming. You gotta understand. So I'm the type of person, when I take my vacation, like, I like to have a down period when I can just focus on something I'm working on, whether that's work related, that's my choice, school related, or just I'm writing in the book or whatever the case may be. I need internet so I can do my thing. I know you got those people that's like, throw your laptop away, stay off your phone, you on vacation. That's your vacation. Don't tell me what to do on my vacation. I know how to have fun and have balance at the same time. Plus, what if I really enjoy what I do? And then, you know, as a designer, somebody who works in the design field, you got to understand, like, some of that is therapeutic. I like what I do. Or content creation. Maybe I want to post while I'm out there to let everybody know how I'm doing. It's my choice. Internet got to be better. I'm disappointed in you, Carnival, about the internet. How you gonna have a really nice room and horrible internet? And then for me to spend that type of money. But customer service, off the chain. They gave me half back on the internet. So I appreciate that. So, boom. We talked about the money. I also want to tell you guys about the cleanliness. Here's the deal. I thought they did a good job cleaning. I thought the room was clean every day on a regular. New towels, new washcloths, little towel animal. And if you look at my Instagram or my other social media, I got skills. I made a bear, off the chain. Jumping cleanliness was cool. I did want to see a little bit more. You know, COVID still exists. People touching stuff. I wanted to see a little bit more sanitization going on throughout the boat. Yeah, handles, buttons on the, and they could have been doing it and I didn't see it. I'm not saying they weren't. I'm saying I want to see more because it's real. Got it? Cleanliness was fine. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with the cleanliness. Now I want to talk to you guys about, as far as like how the activities went. Swimming, pretty good. They got, you want to swim, you could do your thing, or you could just wait till you get to the beach and then you could do your thing out there. They had, the spa in the gym. So the gym was off the chain. I'm not gonna lie. I thought for that size boat, that was a nice size gym. Like I just said, some people feel like I'm not working out, I'm on vacation. Whatever, you know, for me, that was ample time to get a workout in, especially if you hawking down cheeseburgers. And anyway, so the gym was nice. You know, I took my kids. It was crazy nice, right? Me and my girl, y'all know we work out together, so we did our thing. Me and my dad had a workout session that was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He got to see, you know, how I developed all. I'm just playing, Dad. I'm just playing. So anyway, so we definitely did that. The gym was nice, and you get a view when you in there stretching after your workout or before. You can see the, I was about to say river. I'm tripping. You can see the ocean. Nice view. The gym was great. The spa, y'all wrong for those prices. Take them down. It's not even, listen, let me tell y'all. I think the thing said it was like $189 per person or something. I don't want to quote the wrong price, but I'm telling you right now, Carnival, the salon, the even for my nails, so like I get, you know, a clear gel. I keep my stuff right. That's me. Don't judge me. I mean, if you don't keep yours, however you want to do yours, that's your business. For me, that's how I like to keep my stuff. Well, when I got on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but I was like, man, I would love to go sit down and, you know what I'm saying, have them tighten up my nails. My girlfriend, she peeled one of hers back. It happens, right? The price is wild. It didn't happen. We did not, right? And then what make it so bad, you have to walk through the spa salon to get to the gym. They trying to set you up. You thought you was tricky. Nope, didn't get me. So the prices for the spa salon, they gotta lower the prices. And then for like males, if you need a haircut or whatever, the prices was crazy. So I said all that to say, and I'm bald, I shaved, so I didn't have a problem. I said all that to say, make sure you get that stuff done before you leave, because if not, you're gonna be in trouble. All right, so prices for that. All right, I want to make sure that I be clear. I am clear about the entertainment, because that's the highlight, right? That is the part that mostly matters. You're gonna take photos, and then you're gonna pay for those photos. They're gonna look real good. They're gonna cost too. So be mindful. Take plenty of photos, man. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the entertainment. It's all over the place, right? Like I said, out there in the pool, You play basketball upstairs. They had a basketball. I don't know who kid that was that I had to put some points up on. But listen here, young man. Keep growing. I'm just kidding. So now we had a good time. Kids play ball. They had like this thing for the kids to climb and walk around, and they up in the air on the boat. So like you up, so keep that in mind. Plenty of activities for the kids. Like I said, the daycare thing, it costs, but it was like $8.50 per kid per hour or something. And it's like 7 to 10. So give adults time to go do what they need to do, whatever. And then they had one that like extended. And so you still keep your kids during the day, which is great, because my vacation highlight was my children. So I wanted my kids. I'm not like some people like, oh, get rid of the kids. No, I wanted my kids right there, right? So we had a good time with that, and we appreciated it. The staff was friendly. They like learn your kids' names and stuff like that. Kids have a great time running around. And then you run into some great people. The people was good. Shout out to all the Sigmas that was out there. I'm telling you right now, it was definitely some D9 family out there. So that was pretty cool. You're gonna dance, you're gonna celebrate, you're gonna laugh. The captain's dinner, like I said, is probably the most fancy thing per se. Everything else kind of laid back, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Enjoy yourself. Biggest complaint. I'm ready. Hope y'all ready. There's no store on the boat. Listen. You don't understand how tragic that was. So me, I'm an overpacker. So I'm packing 2 things of toothpaste, 2 combs for my beard, 2 this. My girlfriend's worse. She buys 50 of everything. So every time it's time to go out of town, I gotta stop her from ordering stuff and just get it out the last bag, right? All right, she's gonna beat me up. Here's the deal. There's no store on the boat. So if you forget toothpaste, you got borrowed from a family member or a friend, because you're not buying it on the boat. You forget a comb. If you forget any item that you need, it's not happening. Carnival. Why? That is the biggest mystery for me. Why is there no store on the boat? And I'm just going to keep naming the same things because those are the most essential. Toothpaste. Deodorant. Let's say you forgot your deodorant. Now they sell $1,000 watches. They got stores for like certain items, but they don't have toiletry on. Like, I wanted an Almond Joy, man. I just wanted a candy bar, a bag of chips. It's not happening. Carnival. Why? Don't tell me it's because you can't stock it, blah, blah. Don't tell me that. Y'all stocked all that other stuff. As a matter of fact, y'all take the pictures in front of your backgrounds and then you sell them. Y'all produce the packages on the ship, cutting pictures, making the canvas. You got a printer on there. You can get a store, man. Put some store. That's my biggest complaint. Other than that, I'm looking forward to what's next. I've been looking at celebrity cruises, MCT cruises. I've also been looking at Virgin cruises in comparison. So far, celebrity look good. I might have to try them out. But I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the thumbs up. The cruise was cool. Really enjoyed my kids, my family. Beautiful time. Me and my travel buddy, we about to do some more of these. It was pretty good. Carnival, I don't know if I'm going on another Carnival one right now, because I got to try the other ones so I can have a better personal comparison. But other than the small things that I complained about, I would do it again. Especially the casino. Yeah. And I'm a Knicks fan, so it really hurt me when the internet was acting up and I couldn't watch the Knicks game. If you know me, you know that drove me insane. Overall, pretty good. I think I'm going to do like some pictures and probably talk a little bit more about it, because cruises are pretty famous or whatever. And then we went in this season, and it's October, so weather pretty good, no complaints. You had your warmness, and it was a little cool in the evening if you was in the pool, but it wasn't terrible, right? Hot tub. And then if you're drinking, for me, I'm gonna be warm anyway. So I hope this helps. If you're going on a cruise, Carnival cruise, take a listen to, like I said, some of this stuff. Take some note. I I'll come with some hacks for y'all so you can know what to take, what not to take, whatever. But I go by Mr. J Howard. My Carnival cruise was thumbs up, and see you next time. Thanks.